down tomorrow night?
What chance? Well, maybe not the biggest chance, given the first game's result and given the competition and the opponent and the stadium we play in. But we never manage our input and our effort and our belief by the chances we have for a result. We never did, and we will not start tomorrow by giving less because it's very unlikely that we make it. It is unlikely, but it's worth trying, and we will try. And trying means that we will play to our fullest, and we will play to the full limit, because this is what we do, and we never manage our input and investment by the chances of having a result. So this is what it is. It's a big night, and it's a big match, and we will try to be in a better shape and in a better condition, like in the first match.
Matt Barlow.
Good morning, Thomas.
Hi.
Hi. You started to answer this, I think, in the last question, but I wanted to say, if this is the end, if this is where your title defence ends, how do you want it to end? How do you want it? How do champions end that defence?
Yeah, by not accepting it in before it ends. I mean, by not accepting and by leaving everything on the pitch that we have, and by showing that we can work harder, that we can play better, that we know that we can take more risks, and that we show our true face and live up to our full potential. That's what we should do first, and then we accept what comes out of it.
Scott Trotter.
Hi, good morning, Thomas.
Hi.
Hi there. Basically, just wondered if you could give us an injury update on Lukaku and obviously Azpilicueta's COVID situation. And with the tight turnaround once again, just how much extra can you prepare for Real Madrid this time compared to last week from what you learned in that game?
Yeah, we need absolutely to learn from last week's game. This is the beauty of the competition on this stage, that you have 2 matches in very short notice, so you can learn from games, and you can use pictures and moments and situations from the first leg to learn for the second leg. This is what we try to do, and this is what we will use in the preparation for this match. The injury situation is that Callum Hudson-Odoi is still out. Ben Chilwell, of course, still out. Romelu will not travel with us due to his pain in the Achilles. Aspi is in the group. He's tested several times negative. And Ross Barkley is sick and will not travel. That's the situation. Everybody else is in the squad.
Tony Banks.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
How much? You beat Real last year, but this game will be at the Bernabeu, not at the separate stadium. How much different will it be this year playing in the Bernabeu in front of a full crowd?
Cannot be more different. Of course, it was at the training ground in the youth stadium, and cannot be more different. It is one of the biggest challenges to perform as a away team in Bernabeu. It is even more difficult if you have to earn a certain result, if you need to win with a minimum of 2 goals, or better even, or maybe even a 3 goal difference. That makes it almost impossible and very, very difficult. But it's worth trying, and it's still a stage where you can also overperform. We need to overperform. It's like I said, not easier and the opposite, but at the same time a big experience to learn from, and maybe experience to take and overperform.
Jacob Steinberg.
Hi Thomas. Real have obviously great players, but a lot of those players are in their 30s, and there have been times this season when teams have been able to exploit that. Were you surprised that you couldn't make the physicality more of a issue last week, and is
Yeah.
that maybe the key to tomorrow night, to making that part of your game stand out more?
Yeah, first of all, it was like this. We wanted it more physical. We did not work hard enough. We did not work intense enough in the first match. Second of all, we face a huge disadvantage in terms of physicality because Real Madrid has a whole year with 5 changes, and we play the most demanding league, and we played the most matches throughout the season and throughout 22. So it's not always easy to play a physical game. We are a team that needs the physicality, the sharpness, and the commitment and the investment to be a special team. We could not implement that. We could not implement that enough in the last match. This was also due to their quality and their capacity to slow the game down, to control the match by ball possession. This is what it is. We had, for example, last season the second leg in an empty Stamford Bridge, of course, but we were very, very intense. We looked at the data again. It was a very intense match, but we lost ball possession also clearly. So ball possession alone for the opponent is not the statistic that logically says that you don't have an intense game. We struggled last week to implement that. We struggled with our counter pressing and finding work and finding intensity in runs. Can we do it now? Let's see. The game is totally different, but we will need to find a way